In New York City this morning, rescue workers are still looking for signs of life 2 days after a deadly explosion. They're searching through tons of smoldering rubble after two buildings collapsed in the blast. At least 8 people are dead. The explosion was caused by a gas leak. Michelle Miller looks at how the nation's aging system is taking a deadly toll. She's in East Harlem. Michelle, good morning.
Good morning. New York City has 1,300 miles of gas mains made up of cast iron and unprotected steel. On average, they're 53 years old. And in this tragedy, where crews continue to sift through the still smoldering rubble piece by piece, those pipes are under heavy suspicion. Investigators suspect that the gas leak that caused all of this devastation may have originated from a buried cast iron gas main that was more than a century old. Jonathan Bowles is executive director of the Center for an Urban Future.
So much of our gas mains are in unprotected steel and cast iron, materials that are very leak prone, and it leads to gas leaks. It leads to, in some cases, a disaster. New York is far from the only city which has an aging gas infrastructure.
Last week, an explosion outside Trenton, New Jersey leveled this townhouse. 1 person died, 7 were injured. In February, another blast tore out the side of this apartment building in Chicago. 2 women were hurt. And this flaming 60-foot wide crater in Adair County, Kentucky, was the result of an underground gas line that blew up. 2 homes were destroyed and 2 people were hospitalized. According to a report by Massachusetts Senator Ed Markey, there are about 91,000 miles of leaky pipes across 46 states. Over a 10-year period, those gas lines were blamed for 116 deaths, 465 injuries, and more than $800 million in property damage. Patrick Kennedy trains investigators looking into pipeline explosions.
I've seen a lot of loss of lives and loss of property and serious maiming and injuries from people who were injured because their gas lines were 100 years old.
And according to Senator Markey, those gas leaks cost consumers more than $20 billion. Charlie, Gail.
Thank you, Michelle.